Hey guys, this is Mega Dude Review, reviewing today a case for the iPhone 3G. It's called the Candy Shell from SPECK. Now, I've actually been using this for quite some time now, about 2 weeks, and I actually like it a lot, you guys. Well, the unique thing about this thing right off the bat, it's a hard shell plastic case on the outside, and the inside, it's a soft rubber. And I think it's like a mixture of the best of both worlds, because hard cases, as we all know, they're reliable. You drop it, you know the case is going to take the brunt of the force, but they're usually not lined very well, and there's not much distance between the case and the phone when it does drop, so the phone can still receive some type of damage in terms of like shock. But rubber ones, they're good because when you drop them, they absorb all the shock, but you put them in your pocket, they're a link catcher, and it's rough for me to take them out and then cleaning it off once in a while. For me, it's just a pain. SPECK has come with this great idea of combining both. Rubber inside, a soft rubber lining the entire inside of the case, and a hard shell on the back. So when you put it in your pocket, it stays in there nice and smooth. Now, I have noticed when you keep it in the phone in here, you get a little bit of dirt or lint that gets caught back here, but I clean it out maybe once a week, and it's not that much, guys. Really, it's not that much. But thankfully, I haven't actually dropped my phone yet, but I have dropped it, not on cement at least. I've dropped it in my house, like on my carpet or my wood floor. It does the job, you guys. But I really think that not only is it a nice case, but they have plenty of colors. This one I actually got at Fry's. I wish I got a different color. I like the color a lot. It kind of pops a little bit, but I wish I got like the black one. It's called the Lemon Drop, I believe. And it's black with like a bright neon yellow inside, which is pretty cool. But yeah, you check out SPECK. Usually about 20 bucks, 25 bucks in most places. I actually got this for 20 bucks. I think it's a pretty good deal because we actually end up, spending about 20 bucks for a rubber one, 20 bucks for a hard shell one. And I think getting this is the best of both worlds. 20 bucks, and you get pretty much two cases in one that have been, I think, fabricated in the best possible way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and slide it in. The best way to slide it in this case is to do the volume and silent switch side first. So you go ahead and slide it in here, and then the top, just push it in. That's it. Done. Now, the volume controls here have been covered with the rubber. Here has been open, so you can go ahead and switch the silencer on and off. Now, I really don't have long nails, but if I use this finger here, I can do it. With my thumb, I can't. And you can go ahead and switch it on and off. A hole here for the headphone jack. The power is being covered by rubber. On the side, nothing here. Down here, completely open for the speakers. Now, what I do like about this case, it does have a lay on the table design. And what I mean by that, as you can see, a piece of the rubber actually sticks up above the screen, so when you actually place it on the floor or on the table, it doesn't touch the screen. So let's say you're leaving the desk, walking away, you know you're going to get an incoming text message, place it on the floor and walk away, and no one will see your text messages, and you know your screen will not be touching the desk. So I like that about that a lot. And it's a case, hard shell case, It's going to protect your phone. It's going to absorb, the rubber's going to absorb the shock, while the case, absorbs the brunt of it. The rubber absorbs the rest of it, and your phone remains untouched. So I really like that a lot about this case, that it's like two layers of protection. The hard shell absorbs the brunt of it, the rubber then absorbs the second amount of the shock, and the phone receives the minimal amount of the brunt force. And everything's fully accessible. I think in the hand it's pretty good. It has a little bit of bulk, not too much, but because of the hard shell, it does slide in my pocket, in and out, really nice. I've noticed that if you have dirty hands, or haven't washed your hands within a couple of hours, the rubber around this edge here, around the bezel, does get dirty. At the end of cleaning this, or the color starts to fade and starts to make it look a little nasty. But as you can see, you can use the phone as normally as you always do. You guys can go to SPECK.com. You guys can go to your local Fry's, Best Buy. I don't think Best Buy has it. I think at Best Buy they don't really have it, but I know Fry's has a couple. You know, they have white, blue, black, but they're all like plain colors, including the inside of it. But I think for the price, you guys, I think you're really getting your money's worth. And just in terms of protection, and then secondary is the style. I think that, you know, that's usually the case for everyone. Protection, then style, and I think this one hits it right on the mark. For me, the one problem I do have with this case is taking it out of the case. What I mean by that, like some other people that I've seen with the case, they put their 2 fingers here and pinch like that and push out. And I've tried, and without any luck, it's really hard for me. What I end up doing, I put my 2 fingers here, and then I push back, and then I create a gap, and then I just slide my fingers along it and then pop it out like that. It's probably a little bit barbaric, but I think for me it works. Some other people, they use this and they pop it out really nice and clean, but I just can't do it. Some views that I've seen of people that own this is that the rubber along here actually tears. Here it hasn't teared for me yet, but like it'll tear right in the middle, but it is still completely usable from what I've seen, read, and heard. That when it does rip, if anything, it makes it easier to put in and take out of the case. So it's a win-win situation. If it does rip, wear and tear, it all makes the thing better. Actually heard also that here it's ripped and this thing has actually broken off for some people, but it's still completely usable. So if any of these things happen to you guys, you know you're still going to be protected. You're still going to be relying on this quite some time. I mean, this is right now, like for me, my primary case, because it is so durable, it is fashionable, and it's protecting my phone no matter what happens. So if you guys have any questions, you know, please comment. I'll report to you guys as soon as I can. But this is it, the hard shell, you know, the candy shell from SPECK. I highly recommend it, guys. I give it a 5 out of 5. Even with the price, 20 bucks, I think it's still a pretty good deal. But the variety, the colors, the protection, you can't ask for more. Alright guys, let me know if you guys want to know anything else about it. Peace.